Hello everyone, this is Eric Ridget 505 for Moto Styles Hobby Shop in Granada Hills. And what we got here, this is the new Arrma Limitless version 2. This is Darren's car. He just finished doing the beautiful paint job on it. Let's jump in and show you what's going in inside of it. Really cool car, very fast. We're going to go over all the details with you guys. And then if you have any question, you can put it on the comments below, and I'm sure that we can figure out how to answer you guys. Let's start. Okay, so let's start with first thing first. So as you can see, Darren installed over here the Guns Bananas wheels, and those are the foamy tires. Those are not the rubber. It seems to be that right now those are the going tires for going fast. Of course, they're not going to balloon at you at all because it's foam, but they're going to get eaten from a very bad surface, so you have to be careful. Although very nice paint job and everything, I told Darren that he need to do something, and I'm going to put it on the video so you're going to remember. You need to make holes over here, and you may have to make a hole over there. The hole over here should cool up your motor a little bit, and the hole over here should help cool up your ESC. That is very important. But when you guys are going to see what size ESC and motor we have inside, you maybe say that it's not really necessary, but if you want a long life for your motor, you probably want to do it. Now, let's gently remove the body. Look how nice this body is. Very simple to make it, and it's end up just beautiful. Okay, let's put it aside. And okay, Darren, jump in, and let's start talking about what we got inside over here.
All right, so yeah, the tires you said already, those are the Guns Bananas foams, hard compounds, so they'll last. These are what top speed runners are running. I'm not a top speed runner, but all the top guys are running these. They don't chunk. Well, they do chunk, but they'll at least last for the real high
now
speed.
What speed did you get with this so far?
So far this one, I've only had this, I got this from you, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
First, I've done 5 runs on it, all between 128 and 132.
Okay, 132, I think it's pretty good. Now, speed controller. We have here the Castle Creation. What size Castle Creation you got over here?
That's the XLX2. It probably looks a little bit different because I removed the fan off it for now.
No, you're good.
Yeah, the fan, I removed the fan off it because the body fits a little bit better. It's a tight body. It fits a little bit better without it. And the thing is, this ESC runs so cool. And also the motor I have is a Castle 2028, and I say yesterday in 85-degree heat I did 3 back-to-back 130-mile-per-hour runs with no cool down, no rest between them, and the motor was at 132 degrees and the ESC was about 110 or 112 degrees. So it really was and I built this not just to go only one run and done. I built it to be able to go a couple times and not have to worry about temps.
Okay, now let's talk about those big gears you put here. You have a humongous gear.
Yeah, that's a 49 tooth pinion and the stock 39 tooth spur. So far I just wanted to keep the car as stock as possible. I haven't really done anything to it, just put in the motor and ESC and run. So it's 10 teeth over geared, but really, as you can see, with all the torque that these big motors have, it doesn't heat up too much. You can do, back-to-back 2-3 speed runs and you're good still. Now
let's talk about those big plugs. So we jumped from those XT90 to EC5, IC5, and now what are those? Look how big those things are.
Yeah, these are the 8mm QS8 plugs. These are anti-spark, so you plug them in, there's no spark in them, and they flow a lot of juice, the 8-gauge wire, so they're what you need pretty much.
Yeah, those are pretty hard to solder, right? Like you cannot really do that with a small soldering iron.
Yeah, you just got to put a lot of solder in. They're easy to solder the wires in because they have so much room. Those bullets are so big that you have so much room to solder them in. But the 8-gauge wire, yeah, that can be a little bit tough.
Okay, and this is the pocket for your GPS?
Yeah, because it's hard to find another space with so many things.
Okay, this is actually a pretty good place right in the center.
And actually, that was on there. I had it in there for the speed runs. I just put a little bit of tape on it there to hold it, and it's fine. Nothing fell out or anything.
Now, we don't have batteries here. What batteries are you using right now for this?
This is the V2, and the thing is, these battery trays are smaller than the V1 as you saw.
Okay.
So that can make it a little bit tough. If you're going to run on 8S, usually 4S batteries are a little bigger. I don't have batteries with me today, but I was using a China Hobby Line 2 4S 5000 mAh packs, 2 4S packs, and those fit in there fine. I think these are 150 millimeters long by I think 70 millimeters wide. I'm not sure, but most speedrun big batteries are going to be probably too big for this.
Okay, and then kind of last but not least, let's talk about servo. So servo, you're just using a regular 15 kilogram servo, I see.
Yeah, that's the stock regular Arrma servo. So far, you know, my experience with these, I've used them a lot. They're not as good as a good servo, but if you set the endpoints on them and you don't abuse it too much, for me, I've had good luck and they last. So far, I ran this car 5 times with that servo and it runs straight as an arrow, no problem. But eventually, yeah, I'm going to replace it to something else.
Okay, and then what is the receiver that we have? We have dual antenna receiver, so you have a longer range. What is that?
Yeah, I'm using, I don't have the transmitter with me, but that's a FlySky Noble FGR4 transmitter, and this is the FGR4, no, sorry, that's a Noble NB4 transmitter, and this is the FGR4 receiver. I added a second antenna to it at the 90-degree angle, and I've had this receiver out to so far 1,400 feet away, and it picked up with no issues or interference. So adding that second antenna really is good.
Okay, very good. So okay, next thing that we have to do is to watch this thing actually running. Let's put a body back on it real quick, and we show like how it's look again. Really nice, cool project, and let's show you guys again end result. Of course, you have to slide the antenna through. This body also, it looks like a little bit thicker than the previous one. It looks like it's 2 millimeter. I can see by the hole how thick it is.
It feels a little bit thicker, I think.
Yeah. So in general, it's actually pretty good. So don't forget, people, like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions, just put it on the comment below, and hopefully we can answer it. See you in my next video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share.